this is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
With no fees or minimums on checking accounts, it's no wonder the Capital One bank guy is so passionate about banking with Capital One. If he were here, he wouldn't just tell you about no fees or minimums. He'd also talk about how most Capital One cafes are open 7 days a week to assist with your banking needs. Yep, even on weekends. It's pretty much all he talks about, in a good way. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One, N.A., member FDIC.
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you? Welcome to Stuff You Should Know from HowStuffWorks.com. Stuff You Should Know is brought to you by Visa. We all have things we like to think about. Online fraud shouldn't be one of them, because with every purchase, Visa prevents, detects, and resolves online fraud. Safe, secure, Visa.
Hi, and welcome to the podcast. I'm Josh Clark, a staff writer here at HowStuffWorks.com. With me is my fellow staff writer, Charles Bryant. Charles W. Bryant, right?
That's right.
Well, welcome, Chuck. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Josh. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good, Chuck. I'm feeling a little jacked up. I actually kind of feel like punching you right in the face.
Well, you know what, Josh? If you did that, I would probably I would take it like like every good pacifist. I would take it.
I'm not necessarily a pacifist. I more fear pain.
Me too.
Yeah, okay, so I think that means that neither one of us should actually join a fight club.
No, I've never been hit in the face, and I don't plan to start now at my advanced age.
It's been many years since I was hit in the face, and I think that was the first and only time, and I quickly became scared of being hit in the face, which is my fear of pain. That, it explains that.
Right. So fight clubs, not for us.
Off limits.
But they are for some people.
Yeah, and actually they are real. Surely you've seen the movie Fight Club several times.
Yeah, every guy, that's a real man's man, I think has seen Fight Club at least 3 times.
At least. Maybe 4 even. You read the book?
I did. I read the book. I saw the movie. I put on a one-act play of Fight Club. It was great.
I'll bet. It was your own interpretation of
it. Was.
Huh? So, the author of the book, Chuck Palahniuk.
Right.
I think, he has been accused many times over, especially after the movie came out, because I think most people who start fight clubs don't read necessarily.
Right.
But he was accused of starting a trend of conceiving of these fight clubs, which he says that he made up.
Right. And then it's on the real thing.
Yeah, like lots of people who like to fight.
Right.
Started
Copycats.
Their own fight clubs. Yeah. And actually, there are some out there. I found some, when I wrote the article, Are There Real Life Fight Clubs? And found that a lot of them really mirror some, like, the rules and the setup that you find in the book. Like, did you read about Bloody Knuckles?
Yeah, Bloody Knuckles in San Francisco is, they have their one rule, which is the famous rule from Fight Club. If you show up, you have to fight.
Right.
You can't just be a spectator, and you have to say it like that.
Yeah, exactly. Or else it's just, it
right.
loses its meaning. And you kind of wonder, like, what exactly would happen if you're like, okay, I'm going to go to Bloody Knuckles Fight Club. He lives in a hotel, I imagine a really rundown, weird hotel, and everybody meets in his room. There's like a secret knock. You have to know somebody, and they take you down to a sub-basement to fight, right? What happens if you get to the sub-basement and you're like, I don't want to fight?
Right. It might quickly turn into a Pulp Fiction scene.
It's just,
Yeah. The Gimp might,
yeah, that scene. Ooh, yeah, that's a bad one.
And I think I'd rather fight.
I would too, like, just go ahead and go through with it, because you're either going to be beaten and mauled or, just, fight somebody else, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So, California seems to be the, place to be for real life fight clubs.
Yeah, there was another one in, Oakland, just on the other side of the bay, called the SB Rats, or a gang of motorcycle toughs, or Vespa toughs. And they use it actually as a form of initiation, and apparently like hundreds of people show up to these fights, so you can be a spectator.
Yeah, it's not just a form of initiation. And there are like hundreds of people. It's like the place to be on Friday nights if you ride a motorcycle, right?
Right.
Some gangs, including I think the Rats, use it as an initiation for prospects. They just basically throw them in the ring and have them beat the tar out of one another. And I guess whoever's left standing is the new member, that kind of thing.
Right. And if you lose, then I'm not sure what gang you're a member of.
I don't know what happens either. And actually, there was a really extensive article in I think San Francisco Bay Guardian, something like that. It seemed like an underground kind of newspaper, or alternative press at least. And this guy chronicled this Friday night at the SB Rat Fight Club. There were girls fighting one another.
Wow.
He went up and interviewed one of them, and she got about halfway through this quick interview and turned and started vomiting because she was beaten so badly.
Wow.
Some prospects got jumped in, and
that's when you're earning your money as a journalist.
Yeah, and this guy, you could tell it was very thrilling, But,
Probably.
I mean, when you're writing about a fight club, the best way to do it is to go yourself. I unfortunately didn't have time to do that.
Right.
Plus, I didn't find any in Atlanta.
Right. Although it would be legal. I know you found out that as long as two dudes or two women or
whoever. Adults.
Adults. They have to be adults,
age.
and they have to be not paid. Mm-hmm. They can beat the snot out of each other, and there's no repercussions.
As long as you're consenting.
Right.
Yeah. And actually, I also ran into something that didn't make it into the article. It's called the Pillow Fight Club. Have you heard of this?
I've heard of National Pillow Fight Day. They have every year.
They have like flash mobs. There was one in Tel Aviv. Found one in Seattle where everybody just shows up at a predetermined time and starts beating one another pillows.
Wow, that sounds like a lot more up my alley.
It's much more of a love-in, yeah. As a lover, I think you'd appreciate that. I think anybody would appreciate Are There Real Life Fight Clubs, so you should go read it now, or else me and Chuck will find you. And stay tuned to find out what the Brady Bunch and Hurricane Katrina evacuees have in common right after this.
Stuff You Should Know is brought to you by Visa. We all have things to think about, like, say, what's the best site to buy a new leather jacket, or whether to buy the 3 or 6 megapixel camera. But thankfully, we don't need to think about online fraud, because for every purchase you make, Visa keeps an eye out for fraud with real-time fraud monitoring, and by making sure you're not liable for any unauthorized purchases. How's that for peace of mind? Safe, secure, Visa.
So, Chuck, do you know what Hurricane Katrina evacuees and the Brady Bunch have in common?
Josh, I don't. You've teased me with this one for weeks, and I've been dying to know. I can't imagine.
I'm finally going to reveal it to you.
What?
They're both exposed to formaldehyde through particle board. You know anything about this?
No, but how does the Brady Bunch figure in?
Well, the Brady Bunch had that faux wood paneling in their living room, and Hurricane Katrina evacuees were exposed to it through FEMA trailers, which the government recently ordered them out of because of health issues, right?
Yeah. Well, that's a bit of a reach, but I'll buy it.
Actually, it's not. I found that the combination in one of our colleagues' articles. Kristen Conger wrote 10 Everyday Dangerous Things in Your Home, and you can find that on HowStuffWorks.com. Learn about formaldehyde and 9 other interesting things you should be very scared of.
For more on this and thousands of other topics, visit HowStuffWorks.com. Let us know what you think. Send an email to podcast@HowStuffWorks.com. Brought to you by the reinvented 2012 Camry. It's ready. Are you?
You see it instantly. It's Coldwater Creek, the mark of exceptional workmanship and signature touches inspired by a Mountain West heritage. Distinctive styles created from quality fabrics, silhouettes perfected with just the right drape, feel-good fits offering ease of movement, and thoughtful details to elevate your look. For a wardrobe you can count on season after season, visit coldwatercreek.com. Shop the new spring collection at 20% off $75 or more with code IHEART20.
If you're an HVAC technician and a call comes in, Grainger knows that you need a partner that helps you find the right product, fast and hassle-free. And you know that when the first problem of the day is a clanking blower motor, there's no need to break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product details, you're confident you'll soon have everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.